As we speak right about now, he's no longer gonna come to Manchester United amidst concrete interest in him by the United hierarchy because of the ongoing and undecided future of the manager Erik ten Hag, and that is Tosin Adarabioyo. He has gone ahead, obviously signed for Chelsea, and it's a here we go pronounced by Fabrizio Romano. Welcome to the Rokani. This is the United Matters channel. How are you guys? I know you're watching us from my go by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We are also gonna be talking about one of those players that might join Manchester United after Tosin has gone ahead to complete his transfer to London, and Varane excited for today night. I'm gonna let you know why he's really excited. We thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims Barakallahu fikum, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David is my name. 300 likes on this video, and this is what I was gonna hit to cost us. And for Fabrizio Romano, like an hour back, he told us that Tosin Adarabioyo to Chelsea. Here we go. Initial approach 1 month ago and verbal agreement reached today. Medical tests have also been booked, set to take place next week. Documents set to be signed after medical if all goes to plan. Exclusive story confirmed. Now, we have gone ahead to test, or to start to test, onto the bitterness of the medicine being put out by Ineos and the Glazers. Every time you're really looking at the manager, no player can come out wish to come and play for your club. It's really bad that we're going to hit to miss out on Tosin, being a club that really has a very limited budget. And we know that United is bad when it comes obviously moving on players. And if we go into the next week without a decision being made, you will see that even more players are gonna really join other clubs because we are not really doing the needful. Manchester United is really in a weird state because we've never reached in this kind of state at the end of the season when we don't know who our manager is. When Sir Alex Ferguson left, we need to that David Moyes was coming to take over. When David Moyes was sacked, even before the end of the season, we need to that even if Louis van Gaal was at the World Cup, he was going to be our manager, and the signings came in early. You know, the likes of Dari Blind, Memphis Depay, and very many others. You remember that very well. Then, after Louis van Gaal was sacked, on the final day of the season, when I hit with the FA Cup, we all knew to that it was Jose Mourinho coming in through. You understand? When Jose Mourinho was sacked, obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in through in the December of 2018. And when Ole Gunnar was sacked and an interim manager, that is Ralf Rangnick, took over, we all knew by March that Erik ten Hag is going to become the manager of Manchester United. And Ineos comes in through, and they are failing to do the basics of the game. And for the previous video I did about Bruno Fernandes, I told you that he's really pissed because Ineos came in through and told the players that this is the manager for them to keep, and he's going to be the manager of Manchester United for the next coming season. And guess what? They've gone ahead to turn the heel, and they're really trying to send a different message all to them together. And that's why this guy known as Bruno Fernandes is really pissed with the board of Manchester United. That's what you get when you really get in competent people at the club of Manchester United. And it is really very annoying to see that Manchester United is into this state, and we've gone ahead to start to lose out players because Tosin was a very good defender, and he is just a young guy that he obviously anticipate he would have gone ahead obviously improve himself, and we've gone ahead to miss out on him. That is really one of the weirdest things that we'll ever have. He's at his prime, 26 years of age. He's 1.96 meters tall, and he has been here in the Premier League since the season of 2020-2021, and he's not an injury-prone player, and is really that good. Obviously, give you the best that you really deserve as a side for the club of Fulham. But we've gone ahead to lose him out, And I tell you, he has gone ahead to put in some huge performances this season. And when you go to SofaScore, I just want to read you some of the things that, or some of his stats that he has gone ahead to put out as a defender for Fulham. And that's why teams like Arsenal, Manchester United were interested in him, and losing him is really a very big miss. Passing, he averages 70 touches per 90. You get? Key passes, 0.1. Accurate passes, his accurate passing is at 85%. In his own half, something that he would need from a defender, he's a 90% passer, meaning that he's a player that would have gone ahead to fit into well the system of Erik Ten Hag, because Ten Hag likes players that play from the back. Then long balls, 53% accuracy. In the opposition half, he's at 73%. Then chipped balls, 49%. That is the guy. Defending, 1.3 interceptions per 90. Tackles, 1.1 per 90. Balls recovered, 2.2 per 90. Dribbled past, 0.5 times per 90. Clearances per game, 40. 4. Error led to shot, 0. And error led to goal, 0. No penalties conceded. And this is the guy that we've gonna hate to miss out. Grand duels, 53% winning per 90. And Elliot duels, 67%, because you know he's really a very tall guy, and he has lost possession 9.8 in the entire season. Foul 0.5 per 90. That is the player I've gone ahead to miss out as a club of Manchester United. And I tell you what, it's still one of those moments that you don't really want to see to it, that they really show up and really take you to where you deserve to be as a side of Manchester United. Very bad that we are losing these players, and I've always told you that this is what happens when you really find yourself in a situation of not really getting the future of your manager into the required period of time possible to be done and dusted. And this is why we are missing out on such people that are really taking us to the world, and they are going to other teams. That is really very, very bad. And guess what? He's going to Chelsea, and Chelsea want to sell Trevoh Chalobah. And I tell you, I would take Tosin ahead of Chalobah. And Miguel Delaney, he's a chief football writer for The Independent, told us that Man United are considering a move for Chelsea, for Chelsea's Trevoh Chalobah, as they assess centre-half options for next season. Right? So, but does Chalobah want to play for Manchester United? Trevoh Chalobah, linked with Manchester United, ideally doesn't want to leave Chelsea, but with Chelsea's depth at centre-back, Enzo Maresca could look to move one or two defenders at Chelsea. He will only move to a new club with the right offer and club football. So you now know to it that Chalobah wants to stay, and he's not one of those defenders that I would love to obviously keep at the club of Manchester United. I won't lie. He's not one of those players I would love to see come at the club of Manchester United. I don't want him at Manchester United. I don't fancy him to come in and really play anything at the club of Manchester, because I know he's not at that level. And I'm sure, and I'm so much shocked that we are looking at a player like Trevoh Chalobah. I don't know why. You know, let's go in for players like Tosin, though we're going to have to miss him out. Let's look at players like Todibo, because Todibo, for me, I think is the ideal centre-back that should be paired with the man himself, who goes by the names of Lisandro Martinez. You get? And if you're going in for Chalobah, it really beats my understanding as a fan of Manchester United that why do we go in for Chelsea rejects? You know, he can't even get in the starting 11 of Chelsea, and you want to bring him at Manchester United. And I'm really so much shocked that we are linked to very many English players. And are these people really trying to obviously show us that they can't do anything better outside England? That really shocks me. And when you look at even Tosin, he's an English player. You know, Gerrard is an English player. I think Olise is the French player that we are looking at. Todibo is French. So can we really go ahead and really bring in some other talent? You know, why are we going in for cheaper options? You get? To get in Chalobah, I keep Kambwala and promote him into the first team for the club of Manchester United. I tell you that. That's what I do. I keep this guy. I keep his guy. You get? So, he doesn't want to come to Manchester United, but I tell you, I don't know why we are in for him. And tonight there is a big game between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. The lineups are out, and Rafael Varane went ahead and put on his Instagram that let's go to Wembley, hala Madrid, and he's like, this is the time for me to obviously come in through and really support my team. And you never know, he might return to Real Madrid, because Madrid really are looking in for central defender, obviously coming through and cover up in there for you. So your reactions to United losing out onto Tosin, Chalobah being linked to Manchester United, what do you make about it? Rock and David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Second video of the day, and more is yet to come onto your desk. We out, and bye-bye for now. But it's going to be a heated up evening as Borussia Dortmund takes on the side of Real Madrid at Wembley. Bye-bye.